On today's Alex & Auto's child seat segment, we're taking a look at the 2015.5 Volvo XC60. This is a Graco Classic Ride 50 child seat, which is suitable for forward and rearward facing installation. It is a convertible child seat, good for children between 4 and 50 pounds. We're going to be taking a look at how well child seats and children interact in the XC60, and the model we're taking a look at right here also has the integrated child booster seats in the second row. Now, if you're looking for the full review on the 2015 XC60, go ahead and click that banner at the bottom of your screen and you'll be taken on over to that review. Now, the first thing to do, of course, is to adjust the front seat, so I have about 1 inch of legroom right here between the seat and the dashboard. Now, one thing to note is that the XC60 does have a generous amount of headroom, so I can very easily sit in an upright position right here in the passenger seat. That does give me a little bit of extra room back there for child seats. As you can see, installing a rearward-facing child seat was a little bit tricky in the XC60, and that's just due to the legroom back here. It's not quite as large as you'll find in some of those larger crossovers like the RDX, the RX, the MKX, or the SRX. Boy, that's a lot of X's. Still, this child seat is at the proper angle, it's just touching this front seat. That's definitely a no-no, especially in a vehicle like this that's equipped with a whiplash mitigation system in the front seats. So you would want to move this front seat forward so you had about 1 inch or so of clearance between the seat and the child seat. When it comes to my 2-across child seat test, the XC60 scores very well. Thanks to this very tall ceiling, I have a lot of headroom right over here on the left-hand side of the vehicle, and these 2 child seats are sitting very comfortably in the back. Thanks to a tall rear seat back and the design of these headrests, I had no problems installing these convertible child seats in forward-facing mode. Like most vehicles out there, we only have 2 sets of latch anchors in this vehicle. That's for the outboard seating positions only. Top tether anchors are located midway on the rear seat back, and there's actually a hole right here under this rear headrest. So it's very easy to put the top tether anchor through there, reach back, and then actually latch it in while you're sitting in the bench seat. In our 3-across child seat test, the XC60 continues to perform very well. This is notably wider across the second row than you'll find in Volvo's S60 sedan, on which this is logically based. This means that if you're looking for a child seat friendly vehicle, this is actually a decent step up from the S60 or the V60 in terms of accommodating child seats in the back. Volvo is one of the few companies to still offer an integrated child booster cushion in the second row seats. You'll also find this in certain other Volvo models. The handle right up here locks into position 1, we press this button, and then we pull up on the seat to lock it into position 2. Now, this will take you from 37 inches to 56 inches in height and 35 pounds to 80 pounds, depending on whether or not your child has to legally be in a convertible child seat, like we're seeing right here behind the seat. So as soon as your child is able to leave this forward-facing child seat and you need a booster seat, you can use these integrated booster seats in the XC60. These integrated child booster seats are a $500 option, and if you do get this option, you cannot get the heated second row seats. It's the only consideration to keep in mind. When it comes to cargo capacity and cargo practicality, the XC60 really excels in this particular segment. Our model has the optional power tailgate hatch. I do find that quite handy. If we lift that open, we have a generous amount of storage space right here for roller bags. I have 2 roller bags right here. We'll go ahead and take them out. Volvo has long been known for cargo practicality features as well, and that continues in this model. We have a cargo divider that flips up right here from the floor. You can put grocery bags, tie them down right here with this elastic strap, or these hooks right here. We also have cargo tie downs down here. We also have some additional cargo space right here under the load floor and a temporary spare tire. Now let's see how well those child seats fit. As you can see, 3 child seats obviously had no problem fitting back here, but one nice touch is that the tonneau cover is actually quite high off the load floor, and that means you can actually put the tonneau cover over these child seats when they're sitting on their sides. It means it's an awful lot easier to cover your cargo. It also means I can put roller bags right back here in the cargo area, 24-inch roller bag right there, and I have a 26-inch roller bag right here. It can easily fit right there next to it. Again, that can all fit right here under the tonneau cover, and then I can close the hatchback. Thanks for taking the time to check out this video. I'm Alex Dykes, and this has been the 2015.5 Volvo XC60. If you want to know more about the 2015.5 XC60, you'll find that complete review on my channel. You can also find me over at facebook.com/AlexandAutos, over at Twitter as AlexandAutos, and you can always email your questions to alex@alexandautos.com. I'll see you next week.